Hey guys, welcome back. Well, Jen did not like our late model Beetle. So what did I do? I went out and I found her an early Beetle. All right guys, we're on the way. We are 4 minutes away from seeing this 64 bug. You know what I know. 2 pictures, both far away, one in the shed or barn, whatever, and one on the outside. So you know what I know, sight unseen, basically bought this car. How's it gonna go? Well, we're about to find out. Here it is, guys. Well, it's about now you realize this is not my beautiful car. It's rust. The dash is rustier than the outside. That's weird. Yeah, I've got a compressor. I can air it up. No mice. No sign of mice anywhere.
Yeah, what's all that? You know, I was looking. I think they got in the engine too.
Really? That's fantastic. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got bees too. Awesome.
Well, maybe not.
You may find yourself behind the wheel of a small, rusty automobile. You may ask yourself, how did I get here? All right, guys, well, the deal's done. The 64 is coming home. Let's get it loaded. Well, we're gonna go ahead and put the spare on. You can see that one's pretty wasted. Check out that drum. She rolls. It's a good sign. So guys, this Beetle was used in an armed robbery. The owner I bought it from was carjacked at gunpoint, taken in the restaurant, tied up, and they took this Beetle as the getaway car because their Cougar was stuck. Here's her story while I load the car.
It was about October 1972, and I was a student at the local college here, Connecticut College, and my boyfriend at the time, had come up to see me.
That wasn't me, by the way.
That was not my husband, who was standing here beside me. And we decided to go to a restaurant in Stonington by the name of Sailor Ed's. And we drove up into the parking lot, looked at the restaurant. It seemed awfully empty at the time, so we were deciding what to do, whether it was open or just not very busy. Whereupon, and the driver's window was down, and as we were discussing it, someone came up on the driver's side and stuck the German Luger into the window and said to my boyfriend to get out. And I was extremely frightened. And as I turned around, someone from the passenger side came with a second gun and said, "You get out."
Yeah, there were 2 of these guys. They just held up the restaurant.
They had just held up
and they
Sailor
were on their
Ed's.
way out. But they'd gotten their car. They'd actually driven over the edge of the lot and got their car stuck.
Right. Of course, none of this we knew at this moment that I'm talking about, but we got out and they sort of shoved us into the back of the restaurant. And when we got there, the staff and the owner were lying on the floor, all tied up. And they pushed us down onto the floor and pulled the Venetian blind cords off, excuse me, of the Venetian blinds and tied us up. There probably were about 8 of us lying there on the floor, and we waited for a little while, wondering if they would come back, what was going to happen. And in a little while, we decided enough time had passed, and one of the busboys got up and ran to the telephone and called the police. In about, I'd say, what probably was about 10 to 15 minutes, it seemed like forever, the police arrived. And of course, at that time, we had all untied ourselves, and we were up most of the night giving a view of what happened. And the next day we went in and looked at a bunch of mugshots. It turned out that no one could really remember what they looked like.
And I wondered where she was because, of course, I went over to see her that morning and she wasn't at the office.
And the police said they would, of course, look for the car. And about 2 to 3 days later, they called and said they found the car. Where was it?
I thought it was the New London police that found it. I don't forget, but the police did find it.
Yeah.
So they took the rear view mirror out of your car. The whole assembly has the rear view mirror and the two visors, and they unbolted the whole thing. And so we drove around for several months with no visor and no rear view mirror.
That were eventually.
And when they were, you know, the chrome surface would have been a good place to get fingerprints. So.
Yeah.
And until you got a package one day from the police that was your mirror.
Right.
Put it back in, that's the original still in the car.
Well, that's it. She's loaded. Looks better already. Hit the road, go home, and Jen likes blue, so we'll see how this goes. What do you guys think? Today's Saturday. Will I have this running tomorrow? See what's in the cubby hole. Ooh, it's got a distinct odor. I just can't place it though. They did take this car on their honeymoon to Watch Hill, Rhode Island. Probably a bunch of kid stuff, because you know this is where the kids hung out, right in here. Got an old umbrella. I'm not. How's the luggage tray? This could be good or bad. Oh yes. Well, I see some daylight, but I'm pretty happy with that. You got the old penguin poker here. There's some daylight over there, but that's good. I like that. I don't know what that is. Maybe a previous repair. Hell, they might have had it replaced. Who knows? So I'm just trying to get all the mouse, you know what, out of this car, number 1 and number 2. So before I start crawling in it and seeing how bad it is, because this is all, that's all mouse right there. That's what that is. I'm assuming this is the stuff you guys are always talking about. I've never used it. I tried it on just here. Didn't do too bad a job. So we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do with the dash. So I'm using quadruple steel wool. I tried just 0 on the door. I'm going to try to see how this goes. Just want to try to knock most of it off. At least smooth it, you know, just smooth it out. Just so it's not all, and a lot of this is still mouse stuff too, so. You see that? That thing is out to get me. I keep stabbing myself on that, so I probably should have my tetanus shot. Got the cool radio delete. Well, I figured out why the seat just went ahead and collapsed, because it's a giant mouse infested nation in there. Oh, yeah, a little movement. What do you reckon? I'm gonna need a shower after today? Like, how many? What am I doing, Einstein? Oh, yeah. There's just a lot of goodness in there. Don't breathe that stuff in, guys. Oh, it's... What would Musty do? Guys, just hold this. I'm gonna put 1 foot on this. I'm really not crawling in this thing, am I? God, it's like a really bad idea. 1 foot on that. I'll put a rock on it. Good thing about New England, we got rock walls. Let's see if this works. I'm really going in. I haven't even vacuumed this thing out yet. All right, here goes. The things you do for YouTube. Oh yeah, it smells awesome. Somebody hand me my mask. There it goes. Oh, did I lose my rock? What happened? Oh man, the guys, you didn't tell me about the A-pillar. I scratched the A-pillar. Oh. This doesn't look good, does it? Oh, I get a lot of comments for that. Really should have vacuumed this thing out. Wow, got me again, this thing. I'm telling you. Alright, Einstein. Don't kill yourself on that thing. I don't know why it didn't have any heat. Really don't want to be on this seat, it's disgusting. God, why didn't I vacuum this out first? You always got to get the hammer. How much farther, Papa Smurf? How much farther, Brainy Smurf? Oh, the seatbelt! Einstein! While you're 2 steps behind here. Freaking seatbelt is wrapped around. There we go. Oh, look at that. Give it the old Captain Caveman. Oh man. There we go. See, we got some rust here. Oh man. Not good. I knew there was a reason why they sold this car. Dang. Taken again. Curious to see what's behind door number 1. Check that firewall. I really hope the firewall's in good shape. You know, the pan patch, we'll just patch that up. See, I got another hole here. Oh, it's so, yeah, it's not good. It's getting worse by the minute. Any little furry friends in there come out now with their hands up. Oh, we got a, oh man, we got a big mouse. Pepe Le Pew, Pepe the pee hole right there. Not good. Dang. Why do you, can't you guys pee outside? Why do you pee in the car? Put your little house right down the black hole here. I see a small hole. Yeah, the heater channels. We don't even have to worry about that hole. Didn't find the restaurant missing money. Although I didn't check in the mouse condo there in that seat. I mean, look at that, it just rotted away. Crazy. Original toolkit, 1976 main map. That's about it. Nothing really good, no money. Got some pennies. We didn't really do too well there. The car. How do I feel about the car? Well, I bid to win. I won. And I asked for forgiveness later. I think someone in my comments told me that. Ask forgiveness later. How is it? You know, same story. You always hope for the best. We only had 2 pictures. I'm surprised there's even a floor in it. Maybe they were even replaced. There's a receipt. I'll go over some of the paperwork on the thing later. But early car, 64. Last year, the smaller glass. Bahama blue, it's been painted. I don't know if it's more of a robin egg blue now. We got some original paint popping through, so I did notice some runs. Some really not too thrilled about that. I mean, some bad runs, like I don't know, like Delberg paint this. I don't know. So other than that, we got her cleaned out. There was quite a bit of stuff in it. Motor's seized. I mean, we didn't even find a calamari coupon in here from the restaurant. That would have been cool, but still pretty solid, pretty happy. We gotta get this, is it this one or the other one? I can't remember. We got a frozen drum. So that's it, that's day 1. So thank you guys for dropping in, checking out the 64 We Do Mobile. The armed and dangerous robbers drove this car. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna Google that when I go inside too. So you guys have a great weekend, if it's the weekend. If it's not, have a great weekday. Hopefully you don't have a case of the Mondays. This could be a Monday video, I don't know. So, I gotta go inside, take a bleach bath, disinfect, and come out for day 2 tomorrow. So, thanks again. Thanks for all the comments, likes. Can't say thank you enough. I hope you guys are doing great, and we'll see you real soon, alright? Take care, guys. Pretty dry. Original motor, I think. I just looked up the number. It's an 8. I think it's an original motor. Oh! Yeah! Yeah! She's just loose. That's awesome.
It's the original motor.
Let's see, I think it's the original motor. She doesn't turn well. We're gonna have to keep her soaking. Is she gonna run?